All right, g'day legends, TJC Sports here. Welcome back to another legendary NRL livestream reaction. Our second stream of the night here for the first time in a while. It is the Sydney Roosters versus the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Gonna be legendary here. It's kicking off now on the channel. Roosters buddies, NRL's oldest, proudest rivalry. Can Alex Johnston break the all-time NRL try-scoring record or even equalise it? Only time will tell. Make sure you smash that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new. And let's get pumped for it. Share around and get it going, legends, all right? It's going to be unbelievable here between the Rabbitohs and the Roosters on the channel here. So pumped for it like you couldn't believe. It doesn't get better. Third tackle here, through the middle now. The full white, they get them down here. I'm going to add the poll to the thing now, legends. Who's winning? This is the problem when you're a streamer and they put the games so close together. Roosters, boom, and buddies. All right, boom, there you go. We're only going to have those two to quickly get that underway there for you, legends, all right? And South Sydney get the ball to the Roosters. Marky Mark collects it, and the Roosters have their first attack of the game here. Running forward now. Havili gets him down with help from Sean Kepi here. In and about Daniel Tupou, Roosters' big try scorer there. To the ground he goes. Does the simple stuff, the Parramatta Junior. Over to Lindsay Collins now with Jamie Humphreys and Tallis Duncan working together. Tallis Duncan, probably the only player that's made fans want a centre to pass so badly, like himself here. Right now, legends. Lenu, and over to the right. Behind the halfway line, they're going to kick it, and it's going to end up with Jai Gray here. What a revelation he was at the start of the season for them before picking up some injuries. He should be in for a blinder tonight, potentially. And while, yes, on paper, the Sydney Roosters should win this one and win it well, a game like this with such high stakes, when it's these two teams, you never know, all right? The rivalry effect kicks in and nothing is sealed, all right? It's not glued together, the result. The Roosters could have their season ended tonight if the buddies manage to get the victory. Over to the left, and there'll be no Trell moments of magic because he is out for this game, legends. Jack Whiten round the left side here, held on the ground now. Tallis Duncan goes through, and it's a good kick in the air here at the moment, and plenty of chase on it, but it's going to end up with Teddy Bear Costco there around here. With the side steps, he'll go in, and he's held by Kolo Matangi there. We love Kolo Matangi here on the channel. What a name. In and about. Probably the best side they've rolled for quite some time, the Rabbitohs. If you look at the lineup, Ashton Ward's still like a very second choice, option they've got. But like even then, the Roosters over to the right here. Nafua White lifts up for it here. Nafua White into the ground here. He gets pummeled there. Out of it. Goodbye, son. Goodbye. Up and around. And it's a break through the line for the Roosters. Savala dummying around. He's not held. He gets it over to Walker. To the left side now. There's not much defense here. Looking for the pass. Can they find it? Billy Smith. Billy Smith's held on the ground now. Fifth tackle now. Angus Crichton. He's a finger down, but he's still better than a lot. Teddy Bear hits it back. Roosters hit it back again. South's knocking on forward, I reckon. No, they say it's fine. He collected it. He looks up for approval, and the buddies are good. They get out of jail there. Was it a bit lucky? Absolutely. Will they care? Nope. Not a chance. Not a chance they will care. Not a chance in the world. All right? It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Now what happens? They'll never give up the game. The Sydney Roosters held on the 30 here. They got the ball back off of a very unwarranted South error. Nafua White now for the second tackle here. Humphreys down the line here in defence for the Rabbitohs. Roosters pushing forward now. Spence Leniu. He can get very hyped up, Mr. Spence, can't he? Backbend Spence held on the 10. And he's going to play the ball for 6 more tackles as well. Sam Walker, the Roosters. So far, their game. And he's charging forward. Lindsay Collins, the Queenslander. Back around for Toya. And Toya gets to Marky Mark. He's a freak. He's a freak. He's over. Marky Mark. You can't stop him. You just can't. Unless you're para. You just can't stop him. Mark Nawanawaze is over for the Roosters. And we have our first try of the night here. And no shock, it's to the Chookies at the moment here. The favourites showing why they are as we open up this rivalry with a ripper of a try there. Mark making it easier than it really was. No Waganawazi try 4-0. And Allianz is theirs, is what they state as they score. Most tries in 2025. Mark, folks, with 21. That's right, 21 tries in his first Roosters, proper season. That is something special. You can't stop him, no matter how hard you try. Mark with another against the Bunnies, and he's not going to chill until he's got them all, man. Till he's got them all. And get him back. Welcome back, legend. Welcome back, legend. Welcome back, legend. Oh, yeah. Welcome back. Ooh. Hey, guys, it's TJC here. Welcome back to another video. Rapping to the certain Rooster. Oh, that kick had a lot of work to do, and it doesn't work out there, unfortunately, for him. And it's going to remain 4 points to 0. No kick there. There we go, legends. There we go. All right, back, legends, back. Jeez, he's good to watch, Marky Mark, isn't he? He's brilliant. This whole thing is brilliant, folks. It's legendary. And the Roosters, here they go, carving forward now. Remember, the game's not decided yet, though. This is so early. And, Tupou almost forced out of play. But he gets the offload over, and now backman Spence is running forward here. It is a great name, isn't it, NRL and It's a great name. It's a brilliant name. It's one of the best we've seen in a while. I hope rugby don't take him back because he has been special here. Up the Roosters, I'm pumped, says Jason Reader. For Roosters 13 plus. It's definitely possible, man. Especially with big starts like that. Roosters are your specials. I mean, they are favourites in this one, so can they really be the special pick, But Angus Crichton, in and around here. Savala goes by here. Savala, no breakaway through the line there for him. And on the 30 here, it's Sam Walker going to Tedesco. Tedesco gets it off to Robert Toya here. And Robert Toya held. Hits it in the air. A bit of depth on this one. And Jai Gray loses it. And somehow no Itawanaize hasn't scored. What a bizarre chain of events that was. Surely it's a dropout, right? It looks like Marky Mark knocked it on. Oh, no, Jai Gray got that. Jai Gray, desperation, got that from him. Brilliant defense there. And that's another try that could have gone the way of the Roosters there. They hold on, though. Good on them. The South Sydney Rabbitohs here. 4-0 might as well be nothing in a rivalry game like this. It's a short kickoff from the Bunnies, and he collects it again here, Mark. No, mate. Ridiculous. In and around through the middle there. Lindsay Collins with the shot forward here. Takes the tackle to the ground now. And then to Kepi. Back and around here. Spencer Laniu there. Up and about now. Little awkward there in the way Lenu went down. And Sam Walker to Angus Crichton here. It's gone viral online. People wanting Angus Crichton to hit the cod. He'd have to score first, folks. And the Roosters. It was good defense from the Rabbitohs, but it's 6 again. Here we go, Crichton over to the right. It took forever for the Rabbitoh to get off him. He doesn't care, though. Back fence, through the fence. The chook peg goes wild as the number 8 makes it 8 on the board. Spencer Leniu, the Penrith Panthers premiership winner, scoring a sitter through the line. It was almost too easy for him. Spenny boy. And the try Marky Mark couldn't score was wrapped up by Spenny Spend. The assist from Sam Walker that the Rabbitohs just didn't read. And it is 8-0 in 10 minutes with another kick to come. Wait a second, folks. Wait a second. The bunker seems to have something to say. The defense did open up weirdly here, but I don't know. Can you really say it was interrupted, the defense? Yeah, White. Yeah, Nafua White stops the line. Yeah, he stops Nafua White. That's actually a big call, but it's true. Nafua White is stopped. All right, Nafua White stops him, so it's going to be a penalty here to the Rabbitohs. No try for back fence Spence, folks. See you later, and you'll be disappointed by that one. Obstruction, no try for Spenny boy. He didn't wrap it up. Teddy boy Costco there. Takes the kick here. And here we go, Rabbitohs. 25 out. They're in their own zone still here. Bursting out of it onto the 30 here. Let's go, Chooks, says Bonds here in the chat, legend. Appreciate it, Bonds. Welcome to the stream, mate. Best of luck to your Chookies tonight. They've got the lead right now, and it's a good one for them. Even if it means nothing for what exactly the result will be, it's any points seem to matter in these kind of games. Keon Kolomatangi on the halfway here. NRL's oldest clubs, unless you want to consider the Rabbitohs a 2002 team right now. Havili. Then past the 30 here. And it's a good tackle from Sam Walker here. Gets it over to Humphreys now. Humphreys with a good high kick in the air there. And it gets with Tupou now. Tupou. Can Tupou find the pass? And no, he can't. He can't. He just can't. He's too bad at it. He's too bad. Too bad. Too bad. So sad. The Rabbitohs with good defense, though. Pushing him back forward here. Robert Toya. In and about it. And balls come out from the Roosters. South Sydney are rewarded with some ball here. I want some balls is what they woke up to say, and they get it delivered to them. And 20 metres out is where the scrum will pack. I'm not going to lie, Kolomatangi may have assisted that one, but there was no challenge, so we're good. On the 20 now, the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Here we go. For me, that was probably forced out, but what can you do, right? What can you do? All right. It's not an onslaught from the Roosters yet. Rabbitohs down the left here. Jai Gray gets around them past the 20 here. And Jai Gray roundabout to the ground he goes. Looking both ways is Jackie Boy Whiten here. Still feels weird, isn't it? Does anybody else find it ironic here? All right, okay. By the way, in much smaller news, the South Sydney Rabbitohs have just lost the ball right back. Roosters get it. That pretty much sums it up for them. But does nobody find it funny that Jack Whiten, the reports at the time when he left Raiders to Rabbitohs is he wanted to be closer to winning a premiership. Raiders are first now, and Rabbitohs aren't even playing finals. Funny how life works sometimes. It's all good, though. The South Sydney Rabbitohs defending on the Roosters 10. And they win the scrum, the Rabbitohs. And the referee tells them to go back, saying they didn't pack it right. All right, it wasn't packed correctly, they're saying. Souths were going toe-to-toe for a period at the start of the game. I could say they still are, though. You know, it's not even a converted try difference. Daniel Tupou. Once again, I'll say it again. Para Jr. held. Goes to the right. And moving forward here, Lindsay Collins on the ground now. Finds his way to Victor the Inflictor here. A lot of controversy with Victor, you know, being told that he should retire and ignoring it. Playing on for Roosters. Walker, Crichton around here. Crichton gives a big hug to his defender as he goes down here. Relax, it won't hurt. He doesn't have the extra finger to make it hurt. Up and around here. Getting up for it here. Quick play of the ball. It's a kick low from the Roosters. Oh my God, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Keep going here. Billy Smith, he kicks it. And the wingers behind him, Marky Mark here. Alex Johnston, he looks for the pass. Toya, he gets it over. And the Inflictor for the try line. He's held above the ground there. And that had to be the most terrifying set. One tackle you would have seen in your life. The Rabbitohs fans are on the edge of their seat after that one. Their cookie was dropped on the ground, but before it could hit it, they picked it up, luckily, to save the day. The cookie is saved, folks. It's saved. Radley looked certain to score, but that was desperation from Jai Gray to save the day. And one thing Rabbitohs have been criticised for this season is their laziness in the defence. Not tonight, folks, and definitely not against Para. Havili, Kolomatangi goes around here. Kolomatangi held on the ground. Back to the right. Has said he's open to playing for the Kangaroos, Kolomatangi, apparently. Come on, we have enough players, guys. Without you great ones wanting to jump over when you could play for your other nations. Second tackle. Kolomatangi. Humphreys. Over to Jai Gray here. Gray is going to go alone here instead of passing. And it's third tackle on the 20 now. Humphreys. Over to the middle now. And they find the pass here. LeBlanc gets it over to Havili here. And the Roosters weren't ready for it. Back round. It's a run from them. Through the middle. Here we go. Held up. And it's 6 again. It's a full 6 tackle set. Right in front of the try line here for the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Now around the middle here. The Roosters have to watch out for Arrow, who goes towards the middle here. And then it's Kolomatangi, who lifts up with it here. Keon Kolomatangi up and about with it here. And Kolomatangi is held right in front of the try line. And now it's going to go to the right. Tass with a bit of tippy-toe side steps here. Tippy-toe side steps for him. He goes down, Tass. Wing centre, second row. He's played all around for them. He's like the Mitch Orbison. And Sean Keppie's feeling his head as he's on fifth tackle here. Wait. We've got a time off call here. Right, the bunkers. The bunker's saying a penalty, maybe. No, HIA. HIA is actually what he's saying. Lindsay Collins. He's telling Collins, according to the bunker, Collins has to go to off due to a HIA, head injury assessment. And we're not sure what the tackle's for. Collins doesn't even know. But that's the call. Let's watch it and see where it comes from. Yeah. The arm of Crichton hits him, but no, that makes sense. I used to, George. I used to. Last tackle for South here. Can't get on the outside. And Jai Gray on fifth tackle is held. Roosters managed to keep them out here. And so far, it's been attack winning the game. The defense just keeping it all square at the moment. Roosters just a little bit more above it than the Rabbitohs. Still 23 minutes to go in the first half alone, though. Far from wrapped up. Brandon Smith there, I'm pretty sure when the last time these two teams played, he was on the Roosters end, or at least maybe he was recently a South player, but he was still technically a Rooster, I think, at that point when they played last time. Teddy Tosco goes to the middle here. Passes it off to White now. Faux White here. Forward. Held on the 40. Now Sam Walker absolutely thunders this one. It's a bit awkward, actually. And it ends up in the hands of Toya. And over to Marky Mark. What's the referee's call going to be? It's going to be a knock-on against the Roosters here. Sam Walker with some not-so-PG words about his kick. Just seemed to cut in towards the players there. Not quite what he would have wanted from it. Sam Walker, folks. And it just kind of bugs a little there. In fact, it was such an awkward kick. It bugged the screen legends. It bugged the screen here, folks. Messed it up a little bit, legends. And Brandon Smith is officially on the field as well. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Just sorting something out that I realized. Boop. And boop. That's got to be it, right? And yeah, there we go. Too easy. Righto, legends. The Rabbitohs, it was a good chase on the goal line there for James Tedesco. And unfortunately for them, the ball is going to go for a goal line dropout here. Tedesco taking the kick here over to the halfway line. It goes here. And on the ground he goes now. Sean Keppie forward into the line here. Keppie held down now. Cameron Murray there. And the South Sydney Rabbitohs barking orders at each other. Ready for the big moment here. Brandon Smith, the cheese, La Cheese, in his first game for the Rabbitohs against the Roosters there. Held on the ground. Don't forget to share, like, and sub if you're enjoying so far, guys. Smith, over to the left. We're in Roosters territory heavily right now, folks. Murray takes the tackle. Shows so much respect for his teammates, the way that he's willing to risk himself for this game. Humphreys takes the hit on the ground now. And over to the right now. It's going to be a ball going to Jai Gray. And it's a beautiful hug there on the 10-metre line. A beautiful hug. And it's fifth tackle now. The Roosters get the ball back here despite all of the Rabbitohs' efforts, legends. Despite everything they tried, it won't amount to anything, folks. And now through the middle here, the Sydney Roosters. Or as I called them when the Parramatta Eels beat them, the Sydney Roosters. James Tedesco up and around here. Goes to Tupou. To the right. Savala, Marky Mark here. It's still only 4-0 right now as it stands. But that could change in a moment. He's down the line again here. It's Savala. He keeps breaking through. They never can stop him. He's held on the 30. Here we go. Third tackle only. Now fourth tackle. 2 left in the set here. Bradley takes it. Sam Walker chips himself. And it's a double knock-on, I reckon. It's a double knock-on, I think, off of Kolomatangi first. The Sydney Roosters will get the ball back here. Let's watch it again. Oh, that is brilliant chase on Marky Mark there from the Rabbitohs. And that's what a rivalry game is, folks. It doesn't matter where you are on the ladder. You make it entertaining. And yeah, he hits that. He definitely hits that collar. You can see the mind ticket on him as he does it too. And now they got it. Roosters feed in the scrum. They're going to the right here. It's their dangerous side here. Marky Mark's going to grab a double for the Roosters. Straight off the scrum. You absolute freak. Put him in a circus. He's too good. He could take him on himself. He's so brilliant. Marky Mark makes it 8-0 with a kick to come here. And the red, white, and blue Roosters are celebrating like how we know the Roosters. Marky Mark, ladies and gentlemen, and people who are chasing that Roosters 13 plus, it's getting closer and closer every single moment. Just watching it again there. What a try. And he just doesn't overthink it, does he? He just goes. He just goes, and it's so simple for him. There's not much to it. He doesn't have to overthink. He just does it simply and brilliantly. Simply and brilliantly. Utterly, just, he's so consistent. Bond says Roosters up. Yes, they are, mate. Roosters 13 plus at Spielman here. I agree with you, Coy. I agree with you. He works so hard, and the Roosters will get the payoff there. Now, can they actually get the kick? I believe it's Hugo Savala who's on the kicks, right? Cody Walker there on the field, laying down the law to the rest of his team here. From the side. To grab the kick here. Sammy Boy Walker. To lock it in here. Walker! He's got it! He's got the kick. It's 10-0. Sam Walker, folks. Kicking better than Savala last week. And what a special halfback. What a special team. And as it stands, Roosters are playing finals. If it weren't for Marky Mark, though, where would this game be going at the moment? I couldn't tell you. One of the best gets the Roosters have gotten in a while, I reckon. Especially ever since their premiership years. Magic Mark continues to dazzle. He is the leading try scorer in the competition, and he's just adding on it. He's not going to lose that out. He will continue to be that, I reckon, for the rest of his time. The Sydney Roosters held. Tupou, nearly to the 30. All right, folks. Sean Kepi's still got HIA going on for him right now. The result of it yet to be announced. There's your update on Sean Kepi, folks. Now to the left here, Sam Walker in and about here, finds the pass here to Angus Crichton now. Angus Crichton gets it off the Roosters. They keep moving forward here. And he's held on the ground now. Now to take the kick here. It's a good one. Oh, my goodness. That could have left Allianz. And it's collected by Roosters and backwards here, but the Rabbitohs get it. He thought something was off from the Rabbitoh. Thought he was dragged off it. Referee's happy to look the other way, and we play on here. Play on, folks. Play on. Play on. Moments of brilliance and moments of sorrow. Pretty much sums it up. Honestly, last game, what a game that was too. Shout out to DC and his Manly Seagulls scoring the winning field goal in his team's final game with him. Now to the right, Jai Gray. Jai Gray through the line. He's going alone. Jai Gray! 40! 30! He's alone! He keeps going. He's going to go. He passes. And we have a try for the young Rocky. It is South Sydney Rabbitohs. Number 6 there. You heard him when I read the team list. Ashton Ward turning the Roosters defense into ashes. Jai Gray, absolutely brilliant. We talked about him before the game went down, how special he could be and how exciting it was for him to be around the Rabbitohs again. And there you go. He sets up a beautiful try for Ashton Ward. Call the psych ward. I must be going crazy after watching that one. Just look at the balance there from Jai Gray. It was a brilliant tackle from Sam Walker. He couldn't have predicted the balance there that was done from Jai. And it's 10, and it's official, legends. It's official. It's there you go. It's done. It's out of here. It's outie. It's 10-4. But a kick to come, and there's Trell grinning on the sideline about that one. He'd love to be out there, Latrell Mitchell. South Sydney Rabbitohs waiting on themselves to take the kick. And it looks like Ashton Ward's also taking the kick here. He's got one career try, and it's tonight against the Roosters. What more could you want from a South Sydney Rabbitoh, right? He scores against Roosters. That's when he does it. And he does it better than anyone. Ashton Wood to make sure he's the number 6 with all 6 points for the Rabbitohs tonight. Ashton Wood, he's got it. He's got it, folks. Had to convert. 6-10. Game back on here. The South Sydney Rabbitohs will not be leaving without a fuss. And the hype is back on, baby. It's back on. Rabbitohs and Roosters. Feel free also to drop a comment, legends, on your thoughts of the game so far. I do get told who my top commenting fans are, legends, and we will shout out the top 5, I reckon. Not top 5 at the end of this. All right. On the 10 here. Kolomatagi into the line now. He's held on the 10 now. Round to the right here in the Westpac red zone. Ashton Ward taking the tackle. To the ground he goes now. Keep it up, mates. Pumping it through and through and through. They just keep it. Nothing more exciting than a Friday night thriller, right? We've had 2 of them. Egan Butcher. Back round the right side here. Cody Walker with a pass to Cam Murray. That's what started it all off. And then Jai Gray, boom, through the line. Roosters holding on well here. It's now 5th tackle. And a large kick from Humphreys. It goes over to the 10 here, but the Roosters get it nicely with very little pressure on them. Now Teddy Bear Costco into it here. And Teddy Bear Costco goes down onto the ground now here. Immortal Wolf 21 says, go the Rabbitohs. Hey, I love to see it, mate. Good to see some Rabbitoh support. We've got a lot of Rooster support in the chat. Want to see some Buddy support too, folks. You are a very large fan base. And the Roosters with the error. They've lost the ball. The ref says that it's a proper knock on forward. And now the Buddies get the ball back. This is the moment. Give it to Johnston. Oh, absolutely incredible. Munro and the cheese. And he looks dazed by that one. Obviously been a very rough week, at least couple of weeks for Brandon Smith. For not so G-rated things he did a few years ago. Not at South though. Not at South though. What I will say though is that he should play pretty well from this white line on the 30 metre. Righto, over to the 20 now. Red line, I'm not so sure. Now we go. Keep pushing. On their way. Through the middle here. The South Sydney Rabbitohs. Brandon Smith. Could be poised to run away with it. And it's a great long-range effort here. Over to the middle. 15-13 here. They're on the 10. And Cam Murray through the middle there. Seriously, what a die-hard South Sydney Rabbitoh Cam Murray is, folks. Back through to the left. Here's Walker. Walker's on. Walker's held back. Now to the right here. Humphreys. It's a good high kick. He wants somebody backwards here. They keep going. Ashton Ward. And Ward falls down to the ground before he can find a pass. Slightly disappointing. But we'll play on with it here. Still 11 minutes to go in the first half here. Back around the middle here. Lindsay Collins. He's officially passed his HIA, guys. And he is coming back onto the field with 10.5 minutes to go. Second tackle. He's just waiting for the all good to run on with the card. Back through the left here. Through Ward again. Great tackle. Snapped Angus Crichton's legs away. And now Sewell Wong gets to the halfway. Great footwork there. Brilliant plays. And the Roosters now on the halfway to clear it here. Over to the left side. Where it's going to end up on the 10 here. Alex Johnston gets it. He'll get the try scoring record eventually, surely. It's just about when he gets it. And back around the middle here. The Rabbitohs, some quick plays. It really shows you how it doesn't matter where you are on the table. You can change a game, shake up the ladder as much as you want. Para did it, and now it's Rabbitohs' turn to finish it off. Brandon Smith, over to the left here. Humphreys. They keep going. Here's Walker to Jai Gray. Oh! Marky Mark! Somebody call WWE. He smiled there. That was a big hit on him. Teddy Bear there now into it here. Oh! And Rabbitohs respond with their own big hit on Tedesco. It wasn't any SEMO sort of hit, but it was a big hit nonetheless. And he goes down. It was a high-profile one there. Tupou to the ground. Changes the momentum of the game. And you're reading that scoreline right, folks, as it stands. 10-6 is the score. Oh, he's dug Angus Crichton into the ground, the cheese, but it doesn't work out because of some passes. And they lose the ball, the Roosters. South Sydney get it back here. And ball handling's becoming a problem in this one for the Roosters. He's up for the challenge, the cheese. You can see him, can't you? You know what? Cheese for a try. Why not, right? Why not, right? Cheese for a try. This game I just absolutely love. I love rugby league, guys. How much fun is it? Over to the left side here. Gets up and around it here with the try now through the middle. Held out. Jai Gray goes over to the right now. He had a game that night there. In and about. Onto the 30 here. Kolomatangi with big stats in the game here. And on the 20 now. Held out. 6 more tackles for the Rabbitohs. It's the Rabbitoh shower right now. Red and green. The water is going crazy. By the way, folks, if your water is red and green in your shower, please call someone because that's not normal. Now down the wing, here he goes. Monroe, he offloads in the field to play the round. Oh, no, the touch, he says otherwise. He's out. And we have a fight going down. We have a fight, a bit of a push and shove from Toops and Arrow there. The Rabbitohs and the Roosters. They are all in on that one there. And that's the rivalry there, kicking in, showing off why we hype it up so much every single year, this game. Keeps his feet moving. Oh, if that line's a few inches wider, he's good. Such tough luck. Such tough luck. Tupou, after he passes the ball, they're not happy with each other, the Rooster and the Rabbitoh right now. I don't know. It's going to have one bit of impact from what happens from here. Yeah. Okay, so the ref's not happy with the Rabbitohs' thoughts on it. Or the Roosters. Bit at odds a little bit there, but we're going to play on, I reckon. It's probably going to be Roosters' ball here. And, yeah, correct. Sydney Roosters now. From their own area on the 10, Daniel Tupou is waiting. And there we go, over to the right here. It's great fun, this, isn't it? Rabbitohs, no! Murky Butt couldn't break through there. The Rabbitohs sit him down on the ground here, Cody Walker. And now, Connor Watson, forward now. Connor Watson held out in it. Now to the right. Geez, they must be tired already, right? All these hits, all these errors, so much up and about. One more tackle left in the set now. Over to the right. It's a good long kick there. And it ends up on the 10 with Jai Gray there. Jai Gray into the line now. And Gray's held out on the 20. Great stuff from him. South Sydney with the quick run through. Red and green versus red, white and blue. Only one colour is in common, and it's not blue or what. I guess technically they got white as well, but doesn't really matter because doesn't really matter. All right, Cody comes in. They're going to pause the play for a second here. There we go. Back over, Colomatungi. Through the middle now. And I reckon they're going to clear it now on fifth tackle. 6 minutes left in the first half. And that's a good long kick there from Humphreys. Would welcome one more try before halftime. Who it's from? Who knows? And oh my God, Marky Buck actually made an error. And it was such a bad one. A completely unforced error. He drops it. Marky Mark there. I don't even know how that happens. And that's just a really loose carry. My screen switched off for a second for some reason. That's weird. That's just a really loose carry. Goodness me. And here come the buddies. From right in front. They don't have much time, but they've got enough to get a try. 5 minutes. If South Sydney can claim the lead, it completely changes how this game's looking. Colomatungi. Strong build there. Through the side he goes, but couldn't break Fry. Can't break Fry. I'm not speaking English, legends. There ain't a try yet to Fry. Fry try. Come on, let's get a Fry try. Cody Walker over to the right. Roosters have to hold on here. Cameron Murray, they try to step away here, but couldn't quite. Fourth tackle, 2 left. Colomatungi here. Walker now. Kicks low here, and they knew they were going to go for the try. Marky Mark makes up for his mistake and flies on over to his own 20 there to the ground. The Rabbitohs let that opportunity go begging. And that has been the biggest crime of theirs this half. Opportunities going begging. The Roosters have given them those chances that they haven't given the Roosters from right in front. They just haven't taken them. They got to take them. That's the thing. James Tedesco to the halfway line here. Fourth tackle. 2 more left. One more left. Savala. Hugo. Held. Back around. Victor the Inflictor. Mark for a hat trick. He doesn't bind it, but he gets the offload. Offloads again here. The Rabbitohs. And it's collected by the buddies here on the ground. A bit of a mess, but you got to remember the ball's never dead. It's never dead. And it's also a penalty for Souths. A penalty for Souths. The referee blowing the whistle here. Early run. So I guess you'd call offside. Lots of boos going around apparently, according to Joey there. And 48 votes so far on the poll, guys. 69% going with the Roosters. 31% with the buddies right now. But you know what? That 31% joining that tipping thing might be worth it with how this game is right now, okay? Despite the lead to the Roosters. Except if you're a Roosters fan, stand by your team. You should still win it. You can hope. But nah, it's not done. Rabbitohs through the middle. It's not done. It's not done. There's still a second half and 2 minutes. Brandon Smith. Over to Ashton Ward. Ashton Ward gets it to Jai Gray. Ward is the word. Humphreys. Oh, Cameron Murray. That was flat. That was a hard, flat tackle. Brandon Smith for Cody Walker here. He's hanging it on here. And it's fifth tackle now. Brandon Smith, what are they doing? Down the lane, Alex Johnston! He kicks! And he kicks low. Victor the Inflictor loses the ball, but he gets it backwards. And he's held in the goal. Alex Johnston, folks. You thought he was kicking for himself, but he went, nope, I'm kicking it for my team. Absolutely brilliant. And they have forced the Roosters to do a goal line dropout with, I reckon, about a minute to go, despite them not showing the clock yet. Yeah. Minute 20 if we're being exact. Close enough, right? Close enough. I got pretty, like, it's pretty even, like what I said it was. Let's ignore an extra 20 seconds. Nah, out of here. Be gone with you. Alrighty, Rabbitohs. Over to the left, Kolomatagi. Round the middle here. Keeps getting up with it. It's special there. Inside the last minute here. And Walker's got a bit of magic for us. Cameron Murray with the ball. What a clash this has been so far. Over to Humphreys. Gets it to Jai Gray. Gray now lifts up with it, fakes around here. Gray keeps on going with it here, and Jai Gray held on the 10 here. Over by it, and I must say the Roosters defence looks very organised at the moment. Kolomatagi. One more shot at this one. 25 seconds to go. Can they get themselves the try? And no, they can't. It's kicked into Angus Crichton here, who offloads to Tupou, and Tupou loses it cleanly. And that should bring us to halftime, surely, unless the Rabbitohs are going to look for one more play. They'll get one shot, the Rabbitohs, when they play the scrum. Time's off for one play of the scrum here. He does a great job there, Crichton. Nearly passes off the ground. Should be a penalty. Yeah, that's a penalty there. I'm looking at the replay here. He stops and he's held on the ground. That should have been a penalty for the Rabbitohs. But one more unexpected play for South. Here we go. Walker to Wyden. Walker back around here. Finds Johnston. He chips it for himself. And Marky Mark ruins the fun. The Epics go for nothing. And that will bring us to halftime here at Allianz Stadium. The South Sydney Rabbitohs have just lost in the first half to the Roosters with a score of 10-6, but it's far from over yet, legends. Time to change it up. It ain't the first half now. It's the TJC Sports Halftime Show with your host, TJC Sports. Which is pretty much just the chill point of the stream where we get to relax and enjoy half time. Goodness me. Cody Walker talking. He's not happy. He's not happy right now, Cody Walker, folks. You know what? Let's at least get the Johnston double. Come on, sir. Make it happen. Make it happen, sir. Johnston double. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Anyways, legends, obviously, because we're at halftime, I guess I should say that chill thing. If you're enjoying, consider hitting that like button. Thank you very much. And subscribe if you're new. But, also, at the end of the day, we're having fun anyways, aren't we? This is absolutely brilliant. These have been two good, very good returning streams. Very good indeed. We've done very good. 10 out of 10, I say. 10 out of 10. I'm giving myself my own rating, all right? Is that being egotistical? Maybe, but 10 out of 10 to myself. In fact, that's what I always say when I look at the camera here. 10 out of 10. Hey there. So far, it is Chungies' game, but the South Sydney Rabbitohs, if anything, have been their own worst enemies in this first half. The amount of opportunities the Roosters gave them around that 20-metre zone that they messed up is very disappointing, all right, to say the least. They should have done more there. But also, I guess you got to give credit where it's due to the Roosters' defense, because their efforts there can't be under talked about. They have been so good. Johnson probably should have scored there, when he ran through the side. But nah, the Roosters batted out, don't even care, right? That's the effort you want to see. They want to play finals. And you know what? A player like Marky Mark, now he's playing, should be playing finals. Let's face it, right, guys? Let's face it, it should be the case. But, yeah, 4 points the difference. Halftime. For those who missed it last game, the Manly Warringah Seagulls hosted Warriors in Cherry Evans' last game of a 15-year stint at Manly, where they beat Warriors 27-26. what an epic victory it was for them. The heavy presence, that field goal was epic. All right, and the moment was special. We would have stuck around in that stream more, but it was so close to the keyhole of this one that we just couldn't. We just couldn't, Legends. We can't. We had to do it how we did, and you know what? It's worked out fine. I've been enjoying this stream so far. South Sydney Rabbitohs and the Roosters, folks. And for the NRL's oldest, loudest, proudest rivalry, it's shaping up to continue to be a classic right now. How tight it is. It's good to see not absolute smashing, because that's what it's been in the past a lot of the time. I'm not trying to be too harsh on Roosters and Rabbitohs, but I swear there's been a lot more 13 pluses than we would have liked in the last few times they've played. Rugby league history: the police presence in the game between East and South are kept apart by all losses. There's also the fear of if Johnston equals the record. If AJ, if he equals that record, there will probably be a storm. That's probably also another reason they have high security. In fact, it is such a concern for them that they literally put up a post, the NRL, about it, saying, "People, please do not do it. People, please don't put up something. Come on, don't do it." Yeah, announcement: Roosters v Rabbitohs. Should Alex Johnston break or equal the all-time try scoring record tonight? At no time are fans allowed on the field. Entering the playing field carrying significant penalties, including fines up to $5,000 in stadium bans. If the record is broken, please celebrate in the right way in the stands. You'd be really surprised. I'd be really surprised if they actually listen. I'm singing, "Where's your sombrero gone?" It's gone, mate. The sombrero's been dropped completely. It's out of here. It's gone. They don't have a sombrero anymore, man. The sombrero said, "Salutes. Nice knowing ya. Goodbye. See you all later, alligators. I don't like yous. I'm more of a crocodile person myself." The East fans are singing 2002. You're founded in 2002. We all know it. You're founded in 2002. It's honestly really funny, right? Because, not everybody, I don't know if all you legends know, though you probably could have told from my last few vlogs, some of my best mates are Rabbitohs and Roosters fans, and it's so funny hearing their banter between each other. All right. It's some of the funniest you'll ever hear. I love it, actually. I love it. It's so much, it really adds to the dynamic. You know what I mean? Especially my boys, Andy and Zane, bruv. Mate, one of them is going to absolutely rip into the other, whoever wins this fight. And then I'm the one in the middle. Oh, no, I know you're making them up on the spot, Legend. I'm just saying that if I were there, I'd be singing them. I know Zane, no, maybe not Zane, but Hainsey would be singing a 2002 thing. I wouldn't be shocked. He always likes to remind me that they were founded in 2002, as much as Paris Drought exists. But yeah, off of some brilliant Marky Mark tries, and a try from Ashton Ward, and a brilliant run from Jai Gray. The South Sydney Rabbitohs trail Roosters at halftime here. So we need a hat trick at the second half for AJ to break the record. Highly doubt it'll happen. But maybe, just maybe, we could get ourselves the equal to the all-time record, right? A double in a second half. I've never seen crazier. That's not exactly, I've seen much crazier. Today, Ethan South probably met in the finals 13 times since 1988. It's hard to believe. It is really hard to believe, Legends. In fact, I don't know if the NRL knows it, but they would. If Roosters and Rabbitohs got a grand final, could you imagine? I find it shocking that they've never met that they just don't seem to meet in grand finals, but it's crazy to me. I feel like they really should be. It just doesn't feel right. It feels so wrong that they ain't. Yeah, we also had the craziest realization when We also had the craziest realization when Marky Mark knocked the ball on. He's only human. He's not an alien like we thought. The closest he got was 2013. Thanks, Bailey. The last time East and South played in a grand final was 1935. Exactly, 35. Bruh. That's ridiculous. I don't think even my pop that's gone would have remembered that grand final. That's how long it's been. Very, very crazy. The closest we got was 2013. Thanks, Manly. Thanks, Manly. Thanks a lot, guys. Jeez. I just think it would be brilliant. I want a Souths and Roosters final, like so badly. It's not even funny. The second half here should be underway in I reckon about 5 minutes time at the moment, guys. What a chill time. I love this. I love the halftime points, where I don't have to talk nonstop. We can just like enjoy ourselves and appreciate the year we've had, As much as it's been a tough month and a bit for me, it's good to finally be back and be trying to do streams. We'll do every single finals game because there's really not much to ask for you in finals, is there? Let's face it. So, yeah, absolutely. 100% finals. All right. And all of them will be done. I can't wait for it. What's this? Round 27. Yeah. 2013 preliminary final was okay, but not as good as 2014, I think. Not as good. Not as good. It was fine. All right. That's what it was, Legend. It was like, whatever, right? I guess we'll let it be passable. All right. It happened. One second, Legends. Let's see if he'll pick up. See if he'll pick up. Probably not. Anyways, what a game. There you are. Hello, Mr. Backhouse. You're live here right now. What was that you were doing, sending me the link to my own stream?
It's the clip, you silly boy.
Oh. I was confused. I'm looking at it and I'm going, why on earth would he send me my own thing?
Is this half time with Andrew and Tyler now?
I mean, it could be. It could be. I could send you the link. Should hop on sometime, mate, in the future.
I'm gonna do a quick prediction. I'm reckoning Brandon Smith will get 10 in the bin or sent off in the last 40 minutes.
You reckon? Brandon Smith in the bin?
Yeah.
Righto, got it. Brandon Smith in the bin. That's Andrew Backhouse's bold prediction. Don't need to listen to it, though. He is a Muppet after all. Legends. All right. Yeah, you can call me a Muppet when I'm on the field. Yeah, well, you can shout it as they're running out. Yeah, and I want the clip, bro. Roll the clip of him shouting, "You're a Muppet."
I will take a video.
Do it. Do it. Do it. That's a bet. That's a bet, Andrew. It's a bet. I'll remind you of it. That's all. All right. See you, Andrew. We're going to miss him when he's gone next year, Legends, when he's off to Canada. Till then, though, we've got him for the final vlog of the year, right, with the Parramatta Eels. I think I'm just going to stream finals this year, Legends, with all that's going on. But if there's someone completely different in the finals, maybe I'll change that up. Just maybe. Only a possibility, a small, tiny, incy-wincy possibility of it all. It's not guaranteed whatsoever. I'm Joris Mara from Papua New Guinea. Shout out to Joris Mara. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I'm doing my best, mate. All right? I'm doing my best. But shout out to you. Really appreciate you. Shout out to all my international viewers, PNG, New Zealand, all that good stuff. In fact, you PNG viewers view a lot more than than people would think in my stats. So appreciate you guys. Hope you have an amazing night or day, and I hopefully can give you a good rest of the stream, I guess, and the future. If you haven't yet, Legends, by the way, remember, hit that like button, subscribe. We should be getting on with the second half in a moment here. We're just waiting, flick, for them to get ready with the ad breaks. Want a break from the ads? Yes, I do. Get rid of them. Get rid of them from my screen. I don't want the ads. I'm done with the ads. Finished off. I don't need them. Just forget about it. Which idiot sent you the link to Tyler's live stream? Oh, Andrew, you won't believe it. It was this Muppet called Andrew. In fact, he threatened that he's going to call me a Muppet when I'm on the field. Like, can you believe it? I can't, personally. I'm in shock, Like, I feel like, how could somebody be so, disappointed, Just so disappointing. It's such a letdown. Heartbreaking even, hurtful. Doesn't represent the game that we love well here. Bad influence, I say. Let's ban him from coming out the back with me. I reckon that's what we should do here. Apparently, reports are having that the Panthers will be wearing their Vegas jersey next year. I mean, not next year. They'll be wearing their Vegas jersey in the finals. Interesting. All right. Okay. Yeah, they can do that. They can have a golden loss. The cheese in the bin. That's the prediction from Andrew Backhouse in the chat here, folks. Bold prediction. Let's pin it, actually, so that I don't forget it. Too easy. Anyways, Legends, goodbye to the halftime show. Hello to the second half. Live on Channel 9. NRL's oldest, loudest, and proudest rivalry is underway for the second part in this saga. Into the line now. Rushing forward. Sydney Roosters taken down to the ground here. And the South Sydney Rabbitohs with defence. Tupou takes his first tackle of the half here. Held back here. Tallis Duncan gets him away. Then over to the right. And then through the middle. They keep going with it. Just pushing forward. Plenty to themselves. Both teams full of plenty of premierships and success. Angus Crichton through the middle. Gets to Watson. Watson all the way around here. And they keep going. And that could be a penalty. It is. It's a penalty. The Roosters. And it's a high shot there on him too. Come on, Shooks. Oldest rivalries in South, born in 2000. 2002 to be exact, Legend. But you know what? No year counts until 2005 when I was born, bro. No year counts. I support Eels and anyone who plays the Dogs. Fair enough. Come on, Chookies. Go on, Chookie, Chook, Dooka, Dooka, Dooks. A Dooka, Dooka, Dooks. The concern is the hip drop right now. He might be going to the bin. The referee, I think, is going to put him. Dangerous contact on report. Humphries is in the bin. Oh, my God. This is huge. The South Sydney Rabbitohs are going to have to defend off of this penalty. A man down. Down, not up. Down. The ref is going to the bin. The ref is putting him in the bin. Well, you said the ref was going to the bin. No, Jamie Humphries. I said the ref was going to bin. Like going to bin him. You know what I mean? Held out on the 10. We go to the right here. James Tedesco. In and about here. Connor Watson. Can the Roosters score here? Connor Watson. Savala. Egan Butcher. Looking to butcher it through. His brother Nat, the only Rooster player unavailable for selection at the moment. Connor Watson, that's fifth tackle now. Zavala, it's a charge down. 6 more. 6 more here. 6 more. The Roosters into the line now. And Blake Steep just on the ground here. And they're in the sticks. Crichton, the number 11, waiting. Tupou! He doesn't miss there for the Roosters. Daniel Tupou has got it. 14-6 now. And Rabbitohs fans' hearts are sinking. Kick to come now. It's still not game over, but they didn't want that. Ref to win 13 plus as Eel Production edits. I just hope Penrith don't win it this year so we can see an interesting grand final. Same here, man. Same here. Now ref is going to the bin and the video ref is taking over. You know what? Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Get out of here, ref. Get out of here. It's the bunker's turn to do the job. Let's go, bunker. Let's go. Let's go, bunker. Let's go. Fuck the bunker. Yeah, forget about the bunker. You know what? Actually, get rid of the touchies. They're pointless nowadays. Daniel Tupou. We talk about Johnston's record, but Tupou is right there as well in the top 5. I don't know how often does that happen in history, folks? How often has the Roosters, all right, and hear me out here, how often have the Roosters and the Rabbitohs had all-time top 5 try scorers in their teams playing each other? Because this could be like one of the only areas where we've seen that, potentially. Sam Walker from the side. And he's got it. He's got it. He's got it well. He got it well. 16-6. It's a 10-point gap now. What a kick. What a moment. And they don't need anybody but their wingers to be scoring tries for them, the Roosters. Though we would welcome if Angus Crichton scored for them. Like, goodness me, we would welcome it and we'd welcome it well. Walker is on, as Troy would say. Walker's on! Walker's on! Angus Crichton through the middle here. South Sydney Rabbitohs. To the right here. We keep pushing down the middle. And this is an opportunity for Roosters to either run away with it or it's a chance for Rabbitohs to not let it slip. Bounce back, regroup, and come back better than ever after this defensive run. Third tackle. Halfway through the set and halfway past the field. Goes to Robert Toya. Back to Tedesco. Back over to Connor Watson. And what were we talking about before? Letting the game slip. The Sydney Roosters score again. The fears are starting to pile on up. The Barrow going slightly quiet. 20-6 now with a kick to come. Connor Watson, New South Wales Blue utility. And that one just hurts from a neutral's perspective, but it's absolutely enthralling from a game-loving perspective. Connor Watson, and I imagine devastating for Rabbitohs fans. A huge shout-out to Robert Toya and James Tedesco, who link up perfectly, throwing the Rabbitohs defense off. Cody Walker, caught off guard by Toya, doesn't expect the pass over to Teddy, so he's not watching him. And the fly through to Watson, who's got nobody around him. It's almost a pitch-perfect try, a textbook one even. Almost too easy for a game of this magnitude. And the Roosters, as it stands, will be playing finals. Half an hour to choke it, but surely not. Watson just showed why he's the best state of origin 14. I mean, Kurt Mann's pretty great, man, when he was playing 14. What about Caleb Ponga, man? I can't say a straight place, but Caleb Ponga, bro. What about Caleb Ponga? Come on, Andrew. Let's not be biased. Come on, bruh. You can't be, bro. Feel like the 2 is or 2. And here we go. We kick off again here. The score is 22-6 at the moment here. Oh, he's back. He's back. All right. What is it, Mr. Backhouse? You know I'm still live. What's up?
Hello. Yeah, I just had a public announcement to let you guys know.
A public.
Connor Watson is the best 14 that's played State of Origin.
Had to hang up there. He was speaking nonsense. He was speaking nonsense. He was speaking nonsense, folks. We can't have nonsense here on the channel. Had to hang up there. Had to happen. Over to the right now. Marky Mark dummies and goes alone here. In and around now. Marky Mark held on the ground there. Sam Walker with the ball. Fires it in the air on the 40 here, and it lands on the left here. 15 out from their own area. Jai Gray gets it. Marky Mark is cooking. Yes, he is. Unlike Connor Watson in Origin. Played at off the Roosters. Lucky Souths. Lucky Ducky Souths, right? They got very lucky there. Played out off the Roosters. I don't know if he was. That was rude. You missed the second part of my message. What was the second part of your message? Was it about Watson? Was it about Watson again? All right, South Sydney, over to the left here. That winning feeling in the rivalry game. That's all you want besides winning the grand final. And they could have it. That 2025 Origin was cancelled. All right, so nothing of worth was lost. Thanks, Andrew. Nothing of worth was lost. I don't know, man. I don't know about what you're saying, bruh. I think what you're saying is crazy, man. I think it's crazy daisy. I got confused for a second. I saw this picture of Rupp and I thought he was a Panther for a second. Forgive my eyes. It kind of looks like it from that angle. Up here we go. We got a captain's challenge coming up, legends. Last tackle. Souths are challenging that it was touched. Earthquake. There you go, Andrew. Are you kidding me? Inconclusive. It'll look like it'll be this will be inconclusive right now. Calling it now. L YouTube. You got to clash up right up. Bro, what's worse is when I get an ad on my own stream when I'm trying to check out stats for my stream. I got a League of Legends one just before, actually. League of Legends. L YouTube. I was trying to watch the GOAT stream. Bro, you'll get to watch it from here on in. Don't worry. All right? All right, first tackle here. Over to the right, Connor Watson to Lindsay Collins now, past the 40. I want to shout out my boy Josh Mansour. Which Josh Mansour? We know two Josh Mansours, Andrew. You mean the real Josh Mansour, the one that we all know and love, that supports South. Back around the middle here. Held out with it to the 20 now. Takes the kick. It bounces all right here. The inflector scores. Oh, South Sydney. That is all. South Sydney, that is all. That is appalling. Let's watch it. Cleared as onside. Yeah, that's knocked out by Walker. Good stuff. That's an effort from Cody Walker. Yeah, it's a knock. Yeah, Radley knocks on the goal. That's a good decision. That's a good moment there. By the way, the challenge before was inconclusive. Not sure if I said that, folks. I got a bit distracted by your legendariness. You guys are just too legendary. You got to stop being so legendary before I just get physically ill. All right, South Sydney on the 30. Now to the right here. Host into the line now. Gets around. And Host now held on the ground. We go to the left. Brandon Smith. Kolomatangi here. By the 40. Jai Gray here. Jai Gray flips around now. And Jack Whiten with it. If the Roosters end up playing the Sharks in finals, they've beaten them in 9 of their last 12 games, apparently. So that's a huge thing for them. Yeah, all right, TGC, I'll just stop being legendary. Mate, the problem is that when you're legendary, you can't stop being legendary, bro. There with the tap on here. Now to the right. The South Sydney Rabbitohs, they kick this one high. Walker with a high one. The Roosters, he fends his own player off for it. Lindsay Collins on Tedesco. He pushes his captain over to get the ball. Watch it again here. He goes, get out of my way to Teddy. Yeah, this is my game. Get out of here, James. I don't want you. And all right, we got a penalty, but they're going to tap and go, Sam Walker. And the ref's actually going to say we're going to go back. Angus was in front of Sam. Damn it. All right, it's ruined because Angus was in front of Sam Walker. Is that Teddy Bear Costco? It is, bro. It is. It's the very same Teddy Bear Costco, mate. Yeah, Souths are under par on the live ladder. That they are. That they are. And it's kind of beautiful, is it not? The Roosters on the 40 here. Going through the middle. Here's Collins now. I think Souths have let the game slip in the second half. And the Roosters will be playing finals in 2025. Fahu White now. Para has always been above Para, but they haven't been above Souths. Savala. Now Blake C. Now that's the thing, you know, you can't win the comp from outside the 4. That's the saying, right? But the Roosters are one of the few teams that could challenge that sentiment. Don't think they will, but you know. Victor the Inflictor gets it to Nafo White. White around. Let's go. We own buddies, even though they beat us. Just watch next year. Exactly. Watch next year. Walker to Crichton. Crichton wants the try, doesn't he? He wants it so bad. James Tedesco to Tupou. Tupou around to Walker. And Walker's going to kick it in the air here. Over to the right side now. And it's backwards. Here we go. Marky Mark hat trick. And they've truly let it go in the second half. You're kidding. Marky Mark is on fire. Mark's on fire. Ooh, ah da 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 da. Ooh, ah da 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 da. Ooh, 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 ah da 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 da. Marky's on fire. I say it, Marky's on fire. Easy top try scorer, Mark. mark. And it's a hat trick for him and not the half wing we all wanted. An out winger, 26-6. You got to think the game's almost wrapped up even, and we've still got 26 minutes to go. This isn't the Faders. This is South Sydney, and they're still fading. All right? They're still fading, bruv. South Faders, that is all. Can he get 5? We'll see. He's going crazy. Can Marky Mark jump as high as Coates? Mate, Marky Mark can do whatever you can, all right? Whatever he can, whatever you can do, he can do better than you. Anything you can do, he can do too. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Marky Mark. And here we go. Bro, Marky Mark's got so much ability. He should be flying the plane that takes them to finals. Walker from the side. And he's got it. Whoever recruited him from rugby deserves all the money in the world. Like, unbelievable. Whoop, whoop, whoop. One second, legends. The moment. There we go. Too easy. Righto. And Roosters running rampant here. And with that try, Marky's actually equalised the NRL record. Apparently, Mark's equalised the overall NRL record for most tries in a debut season. How big's that? Daniel Tupou down the side here. Can he make it 4? Marky Mark, folks. And Kolomatangi with the error. He's not happy. Kolomatangi's not happy. It's a penalty for the Roosters. He can't believe it. Unbelievable. Yeah, with 25 minutes, you got to say Roosters' position in finals is locked, right? But Rabbitohs can finish it hard if they want. Bro, he's a prime Ben Barber. How he's going? He's flying. Tedesco, Totoya. Back round to the left. Yeah, Tupanua, Waria Hargraves, Keary, and more. The Roosters lost a lot before this season, and they're still doing it. Now to the right here, James Tedesco. Oh, great catch from that is a brilliant take there from Humphreys. He gets the ball there. And now here they go. And Johnston down the side takes off before being held. Down to the ground he goes. And about past the 40. We're at their best. We've got Arrow going to Ashton Ward, who goes over to Jai Gray here. Jai Gray in and about here. Breaking news, TGC is playing on Sunday. Oh, yeah, mate. I am playing on Sunday. See me on the field. I'm playing, bro, and I'm playing well. South Sydney, beautiful kick there over to the Roosters now. But absolutely. The season from hell, thank goodness it'll come to an end, is what I think many Rabbitohs fans will be thinking. I feel like they'll be in a similar thought process to what Para was at the end of last year, which was just relieved it's over. Still 23 minutes to go, legends. I know, the Rabbitohs can't catch a break, can they? But luckily for them, they do get one just now. Sam Walker with it. Good stuff all around here. The cheese is 10 in the bin or send off. Mate, Andrew, you still got time. All right? Sam Walker made that error because of cheese. Maybe cheese will do something here to get the send off. How about that? Relieved it's over, praying for no more injuries. Exactly, Andrew. Exactly. South Sydney, down the right, and he spins into that one. And finally, Sam gets to tackle someone his own size. No misses either. Kolomatangi to Smith. Gets it over to the left side here. Jai Gray forward over to Johnston, and that was a line ball if they were lucky, but they keep it going. Now it's not the home of the Buddies anymore. Not the home of the Buddies anymore. It be the Roosters. Now over to Humphreys. Dummies, keeps going. Humphreys. I tipped Roosters 13 plus. Me too, man, but I was hoping it would be close. Havili over to the left here. Jai Gray bats it down backwards here. The Roosters, was he out of play there? No, he's fine. It's back in field into the arms of the Rabbitohs. Johnston's got it. Can we get at least one try for Alex Johnston, folks? One try for Johnston to wrap it up. On the ground held. Rabbitohs rushing forward now. Watson with the tackle on Kolomatangi. And well, that didn't work. And it ends up with the Roosters again. Marky Mark. Back to the left. James Tedesco. Teddy Bear. Costco. Held back. What is everyone's try of the year? Any of Marky Marks, maybe. What a top 8. Panthers dropped to 8th place on the ladder. 8th place on the ladder with that one there. They're guaranteed finals, but Panthers in 8th. Legends. Roosters to 7th. Warriors to 6th. Sharks 5th. Broncos 4th. 3rd Bulldogs. Storm 2nd. And Raiders are in 1st place. Kicked it on his foot. Yeah, that try is unbelievable. I'll be shocked if that's not try of the year. Billy Smith breaks through the line. It's too easy even. And right in front, he just barely is unable to break through. 5th tackle now. 20 minutes left. There is still 20 minutes on the clock, guys. I know it doesn't feel like it, but there is still 20 minutes. And I'd argue off the ball. Yeah, all right. Teddy wants to challenge simultaneous. I reckon he was hit off the ball there, Teddy, but it might have been simultaneous. It was close enough that I think it is worth a challenge. Penrith for 5 points. I agree, Andrew. We should. Absolutely, we should. One of Marky Mark's tries or Coates, the high jumper. Yeah, one of the two, absolutely, Eels production edits. It'll be a penalty, surely, right? There's contact made onto him prior to him touching the ball. Yeah, just a penalty. No try. It can't be a penalty try, but it's a penalty. It's right. That's the correct decision. Here you go, Roosters. And the Roosters are going for 2. They're going to take a shot for 2. 28-6 coming up. It's going to be 30 in a moment. Huge call there from the Roosters. I'm ready to already change it to 30-6 in a moment. Let's face it, they're not missing with how they're going right now. They're too good. They're just too good. Stay tuned tomorrow, legends, when we will live react to the Titans and the Tigers. Yeah, we'll be doing that game on the channel tomorrow, guys. Probably only that game, but we'll do that game tomorrow. Absolutely, legends, as we build up to have more and more games streamed. And then, of course, we'll have no streams on Sunday because your boy TJC will be at the game, which makes it not possible. Sam Walker from right in front here is gonna make it 30. Almost too easy. And this last 18 minutes is just about pride for South Sydney. And they're full of that. We know this about them. Got to change that to 30 again. Had a bit of a bug with the tech there. There we go. Which means tomorrow we'll have one final stream before we're done with the normal series, before we jump onto final streams, legends. How big's that? A good kick there, and Roosters get it on the 10-meter line. Wong now, rushing into the line here. How dogs have not cheered the Stanley Cup, and they certainly play every week almost. Intelligent buys, I guess. I mean, they are losing Reed and Sexton. That probably frees up some space, right, for a couple. But, like, yeah, I get what you mean. Absolutely. We found two. Back around here, through the middle. Round to the left. Here we go, Walker. Oh, good shot there from South Sydney Rabbitohs, getting him down. Question for you, TJC. All good Eels production, and it's what up, bro? What up? What up? What's the question? Good kick in the air. And on the 10, Joe Gray gets it. Roosters, quick chases on the ball here. And honestly, I think that Manly Warriors was a bit more entertaining. I'm not going to lie. Both of these games were brilliant, all right? Both these games were brilliant. But, like, if we're being honest with ourselves, like what I said at halftime was I was glad it wasn't a 13-plus demolition for once. But, nah, that's not the case. It's happened again. Another smashing. The South Sydney Rabbitohs held on fourth. Kolomatangi down the left side, finds the offload to Jai Gray. They're going back round to the right. It's a fidget spinner. It's an Uno reverse here. Monroe stepping around here. What year was your favourite that Para played? You know what? It's going to sound crazy, but listen, all right, it's... Well, 2017 is the year I found the most in love. 2022 was probably the highlight, like the feeling of making the grand final. All right. But this year's probably my favorite as a season. I'm calling that now for you. And I know that sounds like recency bias, but it's true. I haven't felt real optimism where I've seen the pieces for it to come together in almost my entire life as a Para fan till now. 22, there was the hope, but I always never really thought we were going to beat the Panthers. Daniel Tupou now, round the side here, and it goes to Tedesco, who finds Angus Crichton, and he does it! He does it! He's done it! He's done it! He did the con! Angus Crichton's done it! He did it! He did it! He did it! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Let's go! Angus Crichton! Oh yeah! Absolutely brilliant. Oh my God! What a pass. And Angus Crichton with the collet. Oh my God. And with his stumpy too. Oh my God. Oh yes. Angus Crichton. I'm not even a Roosters fan, but that's epic. He did it. He's done it. Oh my God. Angus Crichton. Fair enough, Eels production. And it's probably not my favorite because at the time, but like, yeah, I get it completely. That is a good year from us. That is just icing on the cake there for them. Angus Crichton. Let's go, folks. And there we go. It's the conversion successful. 36-6. It is a feast for the East. Can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. I'm in shock. I'm in so much shock about it. Back around to the left here. Jai Gray, the short kickoff. It lands in space, but the Rabbitohs just about get it. South Sydney Rabbitohs. Held on the 40 now. Gets it around here. Pushing up nearly to the 30 now. And held out with it. Momentum going into the semis. 13 minutes still to go. How is there 13 minutes still to go? How? Oh my God. Challenge, it was stripped. James Tedesco is saying challenge, it was stripped. Tedesco very confident about this one here. You know, my mate Andrew, bro, NRL. He did the guys. A God. They're not going to give it, I betcha. Righto, the challenge is successful. There we go. To be fair, these ads are there because I'm monetized now, Legend. You can't really control them. Ads happened. It's how streams go. Come on, give Marky 5, man. Give him 5. Give him 5. Give him 5. Give him 5. Right, Walker's on. Watching it now. To the right. Through the middle now. What a special night it's been, Legends, right? As we enter the final 12 and a half minutes. Sydney Roosters. Getting up and around it here. Over to the right. They keep forcing forward here. Back to the left. Sam Walker goes to Tedesco. Angus Crichton. Billy Smith now. Billy Smith on his way to the 10-metre line he goes. Could line up in England colours. In and around here. Down the middle. It's terrible to believe it's 10-6 at halftime with how this game's gone. A kick for Daniel Tupou. He leaves it. It goes backwards here. They keep going. It's a long kick. It's a long pass to the Roosters here. It gets to Siwa Wong here. He's got no options there, Jagre. Siwa Wong with the grubber kick. Do you ever see that? Gets the ball and just goes for it. Best he can. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. A reverse grubber. It was the perfect rubber, especially for a forward there. And there we go. We got ourselves the Rabbitohs with the short kickoff working out for them. 10.5 minutes to go, 0 tackle for them. Over to the right now. Havili's actually going to go through the middle, it turns out, here. And credit where it's due, they haven't given up yet. There was no point there. Jai Gray around here. Round to the left now. White now. Oh, what a tackle. Back to the middle. Kolomatuggi. It's not a good pass there. Host. And Host is held on the halfway line here. 5th tackle. Back around the middle. Jai Gray again here. Trying to step past them. You ruined my marquee. Kick a field goal, says Eels Production. It's kick a field goal, Souths. Kick a field goal. "26 unanswered points. That's the shocking thing. 26 points. It is 26-0 in the second half. And it's a penalty for the Roosters again. They can't catch a break, Souths. And there we go. The the game is over. Leave the whistle alone. I know. The game's over. Let us like entertain ourselves and enjoy. Come on, 9 minutes left. Maybe they want Roosters to get 50. Who knows? That's a possibility, eh? It's a small possibility. The Roosters ticket all the boxes in this one as they enter finals. Souths, they had the opportunity. Tedesco. Back around to Savala. Steep around to Walker. Sam Walker. Walker's on. Yeah, they couldn't beat Eels, but they could beat Souths. But we couldn't beat Souths, but we could beat Roosters. It doesn't really make sense. But that's rugby league. James Tedesco. It's dived up there. The South Sydney Rabbitohs get it. And they managed to defend. Held South Sydney Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs back round to left here. This feels like just such simple... it feels like we're just counting down the seconds after that. But like the Crichton thing, that's the best part of the... All right, that's the best part. Nothing gets better than that. Nothing gets better than that. Round to the right then. Jacob Host. In and about here. Over to the 40 before going down here. And couldn't get it. Back to the right. And it ends up in the hands of Teddy too easily there. Or at least I think it's Teddy. He's very pixelated here on Channel 9. And then it's flying around here. James Tedesco over by the 40 now. James Tedesco held on the ground and he's going, sir, that's a 6 again. The ref says, nah. On the first now. Mark. Forces forward here. They take out a lot of their defenders. Kolomatuggi takes a while to get off him there. Watson. Around now. Back to third tackle here. 50%. 7 minutes gone left in this one. Crichton. All right, back round to the right here. Watson. Connor Watson here. Watson stepping around now. Watson. Oh, Watson floated around before going down. Sammy Boy Walker. In with it here. Back to the right. The Roosters trying to finish this one as hard as fine. Tracy David says, how many minutes left? 6 minutes left. Alex Johnston's got the ball. Back round, past the 20 he goes. We've got 6 minutes left on the clock, legend. 6 minutes left. Back up with it here. Jai Gray. Down to the right. South Sydney Rabbitohs nearly to the 30 before going down here. Now, can they get one try? One try, all right? One try before the half's over. Monroe, down the side, kicks low, and Tedesco ruins the fun there with a blow. Really ruins the fun there. 5 minutes left on this clock. Skadoosh. We'll be at roughly 10 p.m. when this is wrapped up, folks. So hope you're all getting nice and cozy, ready to appreciate the games we've had. Goodness me. And it's a held-in tackle apparently on the Rooster. There we go. They need to chip and chase. They need to do anything at this point, man. Anything at this point. Sean Russell style, mate. Sean Russell, don't get me started on Russell. Mate, he's brilliant. He's just brilliant. You can't beat Sean Russell, all right? Sean Russell is peak, okay? The improvement he has shown for Para is just brilliant. Roosters in and around to the right. Well, on the bright side, Roosters, Rabbitohs fans, there's nothing more for you to worry about. Nothing more whatsoever. Sam Walker. Tedesco. Background, Billy Smith. Can they hit 40? Can they hit 40? Sam Walker. Round they go. The Sydney Roosters. Off the Rabbitohs. And that's a try for Billy Smith. Play on! A low kick. A low grubber. A low collection. It's 40-6 at the moment. The referee's going to go no try for now. But at the moment, for me, I'm going with 40-6. We'll see what the referee has to do to change that one. Yes, I think he is. I think Billy Smith's in front of Tedesco. But it's tight. If Billy Smith's in front of Tedesco, that kind of nullifies the play. Big call. All right. So the Rabbitohs knock it on. Well, that's big there. That's big there. Not we have a decision, just decision made. The bunker, mate. He's fed up. He's fed up. No try. The bunker is fed up, bro. He's like, we have it. He's like, we're going to support the on-field decision. We've made our decision. So it remains 36-6. And since he remains within 10 meters of the ball, it'll be a penalty for South. And here they go. Running forward now with 3.5 minutes. Down to the left. Back it up with it. In and about. Great defense there from Hugo. Back through the Roosters, keep it up. We're just looking to wrap up the game now. I'm very happy, of course. Why is the referee decision no try? Because Billy Smith is offside, George. I'm very happy, says Jason. The bunker said that Aura in No aura moment for South. Exactly. He said it with so much aura in a no aura moment. It was crazy. I can't get over that. He said that with so much that's not how the bunker talks usually. Bro's just wanting to get done with his job for the day. Credit to South where it's due here. They didn't manage to score in this set, but they're not giving up. They're still trying, and they're trying to get the South Sydney Rabbitohs something to their fans something to remember. Though let's face it, there's not much to remember about this one other than it being a huge disappointment. It's a good long kick there. Ends up flying all the way to the 40-metre line here with South Sydney. Cullum tugging around, just look at the chase. The game's won. It's just about the South Sydney Rabbitohs hungry for some points. The Roosters roaring into finals potentially. Actually, you know what? Not potentially. They are roaring into finals after a result like this. Back around to the 30 now. Duncan, here we go. Down to the left. Gray. And they head off down the left here. Cody Walker. And that was a bit of a struggle there, but the Roosters got him. And what's the call there? Time off. And I'm just going to call it now. Andrew, your prediction is wrong. Actually, I didn't mean to remove it completely. Didn't mean to remove it completely. Dang. Yep, they have their moments, but it's just not enough in this game. A minute and a half till their season is over. How often have we seen this final game of the season? Finals is decided. South Roosters. On report, who cares? Over to the left now. Back around. Robert Toya waiting for something. Instead, they're going to go left. Connor Watson. A short one. Maybe try for the 2-point. Why not? Try for the 2-pointer, guys. Go back a bit. Go back a bit. Why not? Go to your own. Go over. Do the 40. No. And the Roosters are there. We have our top 8 for this season, legends. We have our top 8. Fifth tackle, Roosters. Probably their last attacking set for the entire first normal season. Wait, fifth tackle twice? And all right. Over to the try line, Jai Gray. 20 seconds on the clock. Marky Mark to finish it off. Not happening. South Sydney Rabbitohs. Count it with me, folks. We're coming to the end here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the tackle's done. And that is full time at Allianz Stadium. The Roosters have bested their bitter rivals in a glorious way, winning 36-6. You cannot script it. Absolutely brilliant. We carry on. And Souths have lost. Our finals are decided. Raiders, Broncos, Storm, Dogs. The elimination final will be Sharks or Panthers. And the other elimination final will be Warriors or Roosters, Panthers. Yet to be decided. But absolutely brilliant there. Top 8, fully decided. We have it. No more to talk about there. Thank you all so much for watching the legendary streams tonight. Penrith at 8th. Yes, I know. It's crazy. Panthers dropped to 8th. If you enjoyed the streams tonight, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. It's highly appreciated. Man, we gained a decent few tonight. I'll see you all for tomorrow's stream with the Titans and Tigers. thank you all so much. Congratulations to Cherry on an amazing career for Manly and their victory because of his field goal versus the Waz. And congratulations to the Roosters on what was an absolute smashing of the Bunnies. Don't worry, Souths. On the bright side, you've always got next year with hopefully less injuries. Thank you, legends. Peace out.